miserable demise. He used his money to insulate himself as much as possible from life's sufferings. Yet, in his final days, he was anxious, regretful, angry, bewildered, resentful, and terrified. As he lay dying, his last words were, "If only I had—" Hearing such lamentations, the regrets, missed opportunities, lost experiences, is enough to convince anyone to make a survey of their unlived life while there is still time. Living our unlived life is the most important task in our mature years, to be achieved long before a tragedy shakes us to the bone or we reach our deathbed. To live our unlived life is to become fulfilled, to bring purpose and meaning to our existence. What is unlived life? It includes all those essential aspects of you that have not been adequately integrated into your experience. We can hear the distant drumbeat of unlived life in the mutterings that go on in the back of our heads, woulda, coulda, shoulda, or in second-guessing our life choices, or those late-night longings, the unexpected grief that arises seemingly out of nowhere, a sense that somehow we have missed the mark or failed to do something we were so sure we were supposed to do. Where did we go wrong? And what is this life that we find ourselves living, so different from what we set out to do? We all carry with us a vast inventory of abandoned, unrealized, and underdeveloped talents and potentials. Even if you have achieved your major goals and seemingly have few regrets, there are still significant life experiences that have been closed to you. If you are an only child, then you will never know the experience of having a brother or sister. If you are a woman, then you are not a man, and some of the masculine experience is foreign to you. If you are married, you are not single. If you are a black man, you are not a white man. If you are a Christian, you are not a Muslim. And so it goes. For everything you choose, or that has been chosen for you, something else is unchosen. Consider for a moment something in your life that you cannot do, and as a result, you feel diminished in some way. What do you resent about your life? The endless demands of children on your job? The inattention of your spouse? The limitations of an illness? Whatever seems to be missing, that is part of your unlived life. A woman may decide to pursue a career only to wake up one day, years later, and realize that some part of her always longed to stay home with the children and be a housewife. Or she may discover an aspect of herself that would have chosen a religious life, an existence of reclusive meditation. In the same way, a man may feel he has the makings of a poet, but he also has a talent for business, and he finds himself climbing the corporate ladder, organizing his life around the business world, and supporting a family. Still, the poet in him lives on as a potentiality that he hasn't had time to experience externally. Perhaps you are short and you always wanted to be tall. Perhaps you wanted to be thin, or have a different body type, or to explore a musical talent, or to be more athletic. What is unlived yet still has some urgency in you? How is it expressed? As discontent, or anger, or persistent sadness and lack of energy? Are you frequently agitated or disappointed by what life brings you? Do you feel cheated by the circumstances you find yourself in? Here's another example. Suppose you fall in love with someone outside your existing committed relationship. Some part of you yearns for the excitement, the novelty, and the attentions of this fresh possibility. You feel a genuine attraction, whether it is right or moral. It just comes from somewhere. God made you with erotic desires. This is a holy fact of natural life and a strong natural drive. But we live in a civilized world that says we must not tear apart people's lives just because we have suddenly been hit by Cupid's arrow. What to do? Act out the attraction every time we see a new person who catches our eye? Deny its existence and fall into a depression? Resent our partners and take it out on them? The truth is that life is not long enough to marry all the people we fall in love with. What are we to do with these unlived, passionate desires? From what subterranean place do they arise to take possession of us? The unchosen thing is what causes the trouble. If you don't do something with the unchosen,